All right, y'all. So I want to say that the right has a misinformation problem, which they clearly do. But the problem actually goes deeper than that. MAGA has a lying problem. They have a lying problem. They're led by a literal pathological liar. The co-president, Elon Musk, is also a pathological liar. We saw this just recently. Trump tweeted, I sent the military in to open up the spigot for the water in Southern California, and we did it, and it was amazing. And, of course, California state government officials come out and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, that's not true. You're just making shit up. They just make shit up. They just did it again today where Trump tweeted and then Elon tweeted something to the effect of, I've been instructed by the president to go get the astronauts who are stranded at the space station, and SpaceX is going to do it. I'm more than happy to. And they acted like this was new when we literally knew all the way back in August that this was the plan, right? And they're like, it's like, they're just trying to get credit for shit. They're just trying, hey, look at me. I'm jumping in front of the parade. Aren't I special? Aren't I amazing? Or ignore my fucking 58,000 lies that got me to this point, right? So they have a lying problem. But the problem is more widespread than you think, because it's not just the cult leader who's a pathological liar. It's not just the co-president, the robber baron, who's a pathological liar. It's permeated the entire movement, where anybody who's a true MAGA Kool-Aid drinker, they are knowingly and willingly lying about a number of things because these are the marching orders, right? So here we go. This is Carolyn Levitt, who is the new White House press secretary. She's hideous at this, by the way. And listen to what she says. This is about the federal government spending freeze that Trump did, where, mind you, healthcare was frozen for 72 million Americans on Medicaid. Low-income Americans, disabled Americans, money was frozen to Head Start, money for school breakfast and lunch for kids, home heating assistance, all these different programs, which are food stamps, Meals on Wheels, things that are just so crucial, frozen, right? So she's asked about this. Listen to what she says. This is incredible.
Doge and OMB also found that there was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza. That is a preposterous waste of taxpayer money. So that's what this pause is focused on, being good stewards of tax dollars.
She said, Doge and OMB, the Office of Management and Budget, found $50 million that was going to go towards condoms in Gaza. Look, I got to be honest with you. If you thought for even a second that might be true, I've kind of lost hope for you. Like, there's no, like, go pick up a different hobby. This is not for you. Go fucking play Parcheesi or do Pokemon or do Magic the Gathering or some shit. Politics is not for you. If you thought even for a second, yeah, that's happening, I got nothing for you. You're just in the wrong field. You're just like, this is just not, forget it. You shouldn't even be voting in elections. You should willingly step aside. You think $50 million was sent to give condoms in Gaza? Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way.
Does it affect Meals on Wheels or Head Start or disaster aid? Again, it does not affect individual assistance that's going to Americans.
Another lie. Two brazen lies, right? But does this affect Meals on Wheels or, all these other things? No, it doesn't. Really? Because we just talked to the Meals on Wheels director and they said it did. They said there's mass confusion and people aren't delivering the meals and they're just liars. As Medicaid was, the portals were literally frozen. They released a statement saying, this doesn't impact Medicaid. Then why is it impacting it right the fuck now? Telling you, man, they have a lie problem. To the 50 million for condoms in Gaza thing, you know what this reminded me of? This is the first thing that came to my mind. Joe Rogan the other day talking to his buddy and saying, there were homeless people in LA that were starting the wildfires. And one of them was found with a UN debit card on them with 5 cell phones. The fact that he read that or heard that, and there was nothing, no red flag in his mind, nothing in the back of his mind going, you know what, that doesn't seem quite right. He's cooked. Even his very right-wing buddy who he was talking to, Brian Callen, who was literally a host on Steven Crowder's shitty far right-wing show, even he was like, Joe, that doesn't sound quite right. This is who we're dealing with. It's an entire movement based on confirmation bias. Oh, are you saying a thing that comports with my ideology? Well, it must be true. UN debit card, 5 cell phones, homeless people bad. Oh, $50 million in condoms to Gaza? That sounds bad. I'm against that. You know how crazy and stupid these Democrats are with just how much they fall over themselves to help Palestinians. Are you fucking mental? I say it all the time, man. It's going to be a long 4 years. And I think we're all feeling that. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.